Lady K, are you ready? Key, are you ready? Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. See what's poppin' in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message. Ain't no room for hating, enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion, they love what they do. You are locked in to the ladies' den.
The Ladies' Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
Welcome to the den. Please stand
Lady K, are you
for
ready?
the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of Tingle Tingle Maker and to the fucking elections on nation, on the God, and the biscuit, with the biscuit, the biscuit fun. Behind all your heart.
Okay, one more time for the What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Ladies' Den. We are getting it started. We are getting it going up in here. Hey. Hi. What's up, Kiki? I can't. You muted. Yeah. Hey, Kiki.
Okay.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing fair. I'm doing tolerably well. I'm doing tolerably well.
Well. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, all right.
Can't kill nothing, won't none die. Can't kill nothing, won't none die.
Okay. All right. Never heard that one before. Shouts out to our honorary member that gives our Pledge of Allegiance every week to the Tinga Tinga America. Shouts out to her. Yes, that's as many claps as I got right there. Okay. So tonight we actually have a guest, and we're gonna get to her momentarily. But first and foremost, you guys know we is that the diva? Wait a minute. We got all three of us in here tonight. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Okay.
Emily Tinga Tinga.
Is Emily in here too?
Yes, she is her and the Tinga Tinga and all.
Hey, Emily! Tinga Tinga. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that is our unofficial legal correspondent. Ma'am. Okay. In the great state of Colorado. Shouts out to Emily. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. So as you know, we start the top of the show off with whatever beverage we're sipping on. It could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. And by the way, we are still definitely looking for a beverage sponsor. you would like to collab with the Ladies Den, 1-2 tree of us, all representing that third coast. We got Texas, Alabama, and Louisiana, New Orleans to be specific, in the building. That's what we are. The Ladies Den. Ooh, okay. So tonight I'm sipping on just some Crystal Light. Y'all know how I do. Strawberry energy.
I'm gonna
Good
grab
stuff.
some in a second. Yeah.
Okay. Bayou Diva, what are you sipping on, ma'am? I know you got something because you and V got a doggone bar over there.
That's oh wait, my hair come loose. That's what I'm doing because I didn't get anything because I'm just getting in the house. I'm looking at the bar now.
She's looking at the bar.
Let's circle back.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna hook up something. We're gonna circle back to the drink.
Must
it's
be
probably gonna be
nice.
Probably gonna be some rum. Yeah.
Must be nice to have your own bar. And when I say bar, like I'm not even exaggerating. Like they literally, I like going to their house for real. You get to eat and drink. Oh, eat and drink with me. Hey, clack it. Eat and drink with me. Shameless plug. Hello. So before we got a lot going on, we have a guest tonight. I met her late. Kiki knows her already from TLB production stuff and probably some other stuff. But
and do
a fellow Aries, clack it. Miss Glennis is in the building, and we're gonna pull her in so she can tell us what she probably not sipping because she got a table read, which is why she's here this early because she be working. But she TLA because she stay working.
Oh,
she stay working.
Oh, she already TLA.
She already TLA.
Yeah.
She stay working.
Aries.
And Aries is a beautiful creature that starts off the entire zodiac. Hello, fire signs. Shout out to all the fire signs. Yeah. So anyway, not the shit going there. Before we get into Miss Glennis, I did want to yes, I can see you and hear you, Glennis. I'm just not seeing your message. I did want to go ahead and do this at the very beginning, and we'll probably touch on it at the end too. But let me see and make sure I pull up the right screen. I'll be having multiple tabs open. But let me know if y'all can see this. So our very own Bayou Diva is doing her thing, and this is her personal note for her GoFundMe. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. She is so nice with that. Reaching out to ask for support for this GoFundMe. This cause is important, and whether you can donate or simply share the fundraiser, every little bit helps and is greatly appreciated. Here's the link, and as you can see, it says donate to Kawana King's kidney donation mission. And the goal is $1,600. And I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Bayou Diva, do you want to give us a little bit about what you're doing with this?
Yes, actually, the goal is 5,000.
Okay.
But GoFundMe started with the 1,600.
Okay.
And it is just to help me pay my travel expenses and all that stuff while I am there doing the kidney donation. So I don't want you guys to think, I need to make sure that you all understand that I am donating. I'm not receiving. I am donating a kidney to a friend of mine. Okay. So, and because this is an elective surgery, my insurance won't pay for certain things. So that's why I'm doing the GoFundMe, to actually get some help so that this transplant can go through very smoothly. Mm-hmm. And after the transplant, which I just found out today, I thought I was going to, I have to be there 2 weeks after the transplant so that I can do post-op and all of that. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know until today that I have to go back in 6 months. Oh. Then I have to go back in a year. And then I have to go back in another year.
Okay.
So all of this money will help pay for all of that. I did not have to go back so many times, but yeah. So
Okay.
that's what the GoFundMe is for. It's strictly for all this medical stuff and
Okay.
housing, travel, all that stuff while I'm there.
Okay. Okay.
So
Cool
anything will
beans.
help. $5, $10, $2, because it all adds up. So
It does.
whatever
It
your
really,
heart
really does.
desires. And if you can't donate, just send me a prayer. I'm good with that.
Yep. And as you said in your post, you just share it. Share it.
Yep. Just
Just
share it.
share it. That's
Just
free.
share it.
If you
Yeah.
don't have it to give, which it is what it is, just share it.
Just share
Put
it.
it out
That's
there
all
to
I
the
ask.
people. Hey, Fannie Mae. Okay, so I'm getting to my let me get to my notes.
Without further ado,
Without further ado, we're gonna bring in our guest. She has been patiently waiting in our green room. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to some and present to others. Hello. Miss Glennis, and tell me if I'm saying this wrong. Is it Flanori or Flanori?
Lenore,
Flanori. Miss Glennis, where did she go?
she
I know because she
disappeared
was there.
right when you was about to introduce her.
Oh Lord. Okay, well, she's gonna come back. But Miss Glennis Flanori, and I'm gonna put this up real quick while we're waiting for her to check back in. But the reason that I asked her to come on the show is because she is gonna be a part of this stage play, which is done by K Smiles Entertainment called Give Me My Money. And when I saw that on her page, when she posted it, and I was like, you know what, you should come on because it's on the 28th, which we are on vacation that week. Okay, she's coming back on vacation that week. So I wanted her to come on this week and tell the people about it. And we got a ticket to give away. So, I wanted her to come on here and talk about it. And I think I see her back in the green room. And without further ado, we have Ms. Glennis Fladari.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, girls.
Hey, Auntie.
What's
Hey.
up? What's
Hey.
up?
Nothing. Nothing. It is
Aries in
such
the
an
building.
honor. Whoop, whoop. Period.
Hey.
Yes. So I thank you so much for inviting me. And it's a pleasure to be a part and to be able to speak to all of you and just be a part. I like this. This is good.
Hey.
Yes.
We try to do what we do. Yes.
Hey, yeah, I get it.
We are family.
Right.
Family. Yes.
We are
Yes.
definitely a family.
Yes.
Okay. Well, did you send me your stuff to
My bio?
so I could say a little something?
I did. I put a little something together. Just a little tidbit. It ain't a whole bunch, but it'll tell you a little bit about me.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me check spam.
Hey, Auntie.
Oh, yep, I see it. Okay,
Hey,
hold
girl.
on. Wait, report not spam. Hold on, I got to tell Gmail it's not spam.
Okay.
Okay, Gmail is not spam. Like, put it in my inbox, please. Thank you. What is happening here? Okay, it disappeared. What in the world?
So I'm drinking on water today.
Okay.
Yep. That's my favorite beverage.
I ain't mad at you. Plus, you got a table read to do right
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
Okay, for whatever reason, I told it wasn't spam. Oh, there it is. That is not it. That's not what I thought it was. That ain't you. Hold on.
I
Go
responded
back.
back to the email. I just did it like that.
Boy, it didn't.
Yeah,
It's not. Hold on. Let me see.
Resend it.
Nope, that ain't it. Can you resend it? Or either send it to my inbox and
You want
messenger.
me to do that now? Right now?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it.
So it might put me. Let's see.
Is that gonna mess you up? You on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm on my phone. I can just tell you a little bit if you want me to.
Let's do it that way. All right. Tell the
Okay.
people a little bit about yourself, ma'am, please, and thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Well, I just turned 60 this year, and I thank God because these days it's a badge of honor. So yes, yes, very. Look, I'm still celebrating. It's so surreal, but I thank God. Whoop,
Oh my God. I never would have guessed it.
whoop. Yes, yes. And I am a mother of 4. All of them are grown, a grandmother of 5. I am so in love with those little kids. I tell you, I look forward to hearing from them, seeing them, just
Hmm.
loving on them. And my favorite hobbies are playing or being in plays. I've done a couple of movies. They're going to be on Tubi, and I love playing my cello. I'm an owner of 2 cellos, and I'm just picking it back up. I started in 4th grade and I put it down in 7th grade. When I got to high school, my band director said, "Well, we got all the cellos we need. You can play the bass." So I played bass from 8th through 12th grade,
Oh
and
my.
I just got a little itch in me, say, "Girl, pick it back up." So I'm starting over, but I still remember a lot of things. So my instructor is like, she's like, "I'm so happy that you picked it back up, because a lot of people come in, don't know how to play the instrument, and she has to do a whole lot of teaching." But she didn't have to with this student. So I was born in the Midwest, Ohio, but I was raised here on the Southwest side, Adamsville. I went to Adamsville High School and
Okay.
graduated and moved over into Decatur. No, yeah, Decatur, and graduated from Redan High School in 1983.
Oh
So some of
wow.
you was probably still a twinkle in your mama's eye. And I was getting my diploma. So yes, that's pretty much it. I'm single.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah,
All
and I
right.
would I would love to be in a meaningful relationship, but it hasn't happened
Oh,
yet. So I'm gonna wait on God, because
okay.
we know everything He's gonna give us is good and perfect.
And
I've learned that, you
Say
know.
that
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is
again,
true.
again,
Yes.
again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
So
Okay.
yeah, and that's pretty much it for now,
That's it in a nutshell.
in a nutshell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let me see. Oh, dang it. Why every
Hello.
time I try to set stuff up, when I go back to it, it just look crazy. Okay. Hold on. Go back
These
to
things that you didn't know about people. The cello.
right. The
'Cause I saw
cello.
your recent photo, with your photo shoot that you took with the cello, and that is
Mm-hmm.
badass. That is so dope. That is
Thank
so
you. Thank
dope.
you. Yeah. I have to look. I wanted to do it with my black one, right? And I had a yellow dress, but my midsection said, girl, don't you do it. Don't you do it. So I had to put that down, change outfits, and pick up the brown one. And I'm like, well, hey. So yeah.
How long have
Yep.
you had your instruments? How long have you had them?
My brown cello, the one you saw in the picture, I've had that a few years, probably about 5 or 6 years. Someone actually gave me that one because he
Okay.
heard me. He was paying attention, and he said, "I got something for you." And he said, "Can you meet me at Walmart?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what is it?" So when I got there, he pulled the cello out of his trunk, and I almost passed out
I'm
because
sure it's.
I wanted one, and then I went and bought another one. So,
Oh, wow.
mhm, yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful, man.
That's my favorite instrument in the whole world.
So when you felt that itch to get back into it, and you ran that string across them strings that first moment, what did it feel like?
Amazing. It touched my soul. And when you play cello, you're supposed to hug it. And that's how you become one in sync with your instrument. And when I did that, it was like she was bellowing out the music, the notes, and I was like, there she goes. There she goes.
Lord have mercy, I got chills. But
yes.
I could imagine, like I said, not having had that in your hand, in your position, that hug for so long, and to be able to wrap around and position yourself and run that across the strings. Oh my God.
Yes. I was whispering in her ear. I was like, hey, baby. Yeah. I was like, hey, baby, it's me and you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes. I would definitely love to see you in your element.
Definitely. Yeah. Listen, my goal is to learn Old Lang Syne. So that's what I have to do and have that down pat by December 31st so I can play that fluently on my cello, because it's beautiful on the cello.
That's gonna be so beautiful.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. People just don't know. We are full, man. It is so much dynamics. It is so much talent in TLA. I mean, just in the world, period. But it is just so much. We're surrounded by so much talent. Look at Auntie with them damn crap.
Yes.
But it's so much talent.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of talent.
Look, I just ordered some. Oh my God. Those things were so good. I was like, ooh, film somebody else and let me finish eating.
You would have had to have been there.
What I tell you, I had to pull this picture up because, first of all, this is how she and I met through this particular film short. Yeah. And I was actually in the vicinity during the filming of this shot. When I tell you, I was up on them stairs cracking up. I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious.
It was so hard for us to keep quiet. It was like,
I know.
Because she just kept eating and kept eating and kept eating. But if anybody knows anything about it, you can't stop.
It was so spot on. It was so spot on. And that's what I love about this of everything, because it's real. And you know, something that's made up. It ain't something like Tina didn't say, hey, I need you at this point in time to grab one of them cookies and start eating them and don't stop. That was none of that. This was all like instantaneous.
This was
it was all in the moment.
Yes.
Definitely.
And that's what I love so much about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to TLB Productions in the doggone building. I love it. Okay, but this is right here. It's what I had brought you on here for. This one right here. So tell us a little bit about how you got in the cast of Give Me My Money.
Well, okay, so one of my castmates, Samin Rodolfo, she's a friend of Miss Kathy's, and she called me last Saturday, and she was like, listen, I may have a role for you. Are you open? And I was like, yeah, I ain't never turning nothing down. I'm like, yeah. So she said, okay, it's playing a role of one of the mothers of the church. And I was like, okay. So I started pulling together all the mothers of the church when I was growing up, because I grew up in a missionary Baptist church. And we had Mother Stevens, Mother Handspike, we had Mother Jordan. So I put all of them together in my mind. I was like, I got it. So I went to rehearsal for the first time on Sunday. And they were like, wait a minute, you just got this role. And I'm like, yeah, but I felt it. I became Miss, my name is going to be Mother Marjorie Clayton. I'm the president of the choir.
Oh,
yes. So
is Mother Marjorie, is she messy?
Oh, she messy, she's sassy, she bossy, you know. So and she'll lay hands on you in a minute.
Not hands, but hands are hands.
Them prophetic hands. Yes, ma'am.
Because you never know.
Ma'am. Yes. And it's going to be a great play. It is so funny. You have got to be there. It's so funny. Sometimes it's hard for us to even remain in character. It's so funny. But this is going to be, yes, a great production. And Miss Kathy Smith, she did her thing with this. She did her thing.
Congratulations.
That's totally the me awesome. Right there. The one in the yellow. No, it wasn't. In the hat.
Yeah, it was her too.
Okay. Yeah. So I haven't been added to the cast on the photos or anything yet because I'm new. I'm fresh. So I just started last week. So it's okay. It's okay.
We got you.
Yep. I got you. I know it. It feels good. Like what's that song? It's so good.
Oh yeah, that's Teddy. That's Teddy. Loving somebody.
Teddy. Yeah. And they love you back.
Yeah. Love you back.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And that's a fact. Hey.
Yep.
Well, when I saw that, I was like, it's on the 28th, which we will be on, vacation because that's during Thanksgiving, and we'll be off. But I definitely wanted to do my part, so I do have a ticket to give away. I don't know if we want to give it away here on the show, or if I can give it to you to have it as a giveaway. Which I think.
Oh, it's awesome.
I really
Thank you.
We can be done on this show.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, you would like to do it. Yeah.
I put it out there. I don't however we want to do it.
Right.
So whoever wants to come to the show, there's the ticket.
There it is.
There it is.
Whoever wants to come to the show.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. That's the flyer right there. It's on the 28th of November. So and it's in Metro Atlanta area. And hit us up at the Ladies Den, or you can hit me up specifically, Nisa K, and I'll make sure you get the ticket.
Yes. It's going to be at the Black Wall Street, Stonecrest.
Stonecrest, that's right. Okay.
Yep. And the show starts at 5. There's a pre-show at 4.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
Congrats again, sis.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do.
For sure. You want to tell the people where they can find you?
I'm on Facebook. I have an Instagram. Facebook is my name, Glennis Flanori. Instagram is Gigi Cool. No, G Flanori. I'm sorry. And I do use Gigi Cool. There's 2 of them out there. Also, my daughter gave me that name back in 2014 when she was setting up my Instagram. She said, "I'm gonna call you Gigi Cool." I said, "I'll take it." So you can look for me there. I know, right?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on and chit-chatting with us. I know you got to go and do your thing, girl. Do your thing. That table.
Yes. Yes, and thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure meeting all of you ladies. I hope to get to see you in person soon. Hugs, kisses, peace, and love. Love y'all.
All right, Aries. Peace out.
Okay.
Peace
All
out.
right. Peace out.
Hey.
See ya. Thank you.
So that was our guest, Miss Glennis Flanori, actress. It's going to be in the stage play. She is TLA sighting. Hello. But she's going to be in a stage play, and we do have a ticket to give away. Anybody wants to go to the play, hit us up, and the ticket is yours. It's in Stonecrest, Georgia.
When is it?
The 28th. The 28th. So that's the week of, everybody gonna be gone. Well, doing stuff. So that's why I wanted her to come on here today and talk about it. Okay, I can cross her off. Let's see. All right.
Really, you got your notepad?
I got my so I don't forget, because I have a lot of stuff that I'd be like, oh, we can do this, we can do that, we can do that. And then get on here and we start doing that, and then everything go out.
Gone.
And then at the end of the show, I'll be like, yeah, we didn't do. Yeah. So a lot of stuff has been going on in the news. Sadly, it's a lot of violent type stuff. One of the things that really kind of was crazy to me was the two ladies. There was one in Indiana and then one in Texas that it was like almost the exact same scenario. They were in active labor and were told to leave the medical facilities. And both of them ended up giving birth like literally right after they left. So they were like literally in labor. And the first one, I know the nurse, supposedly they said she either got suspended or fired. That was the first one that was actually in Texas. And then the Indiana one happened like days later, which is so crazy to me. Did you guys see that? See anything about that?
No, but why were they asked to leave the hospital?
I've seen the mom, actually, before you answer, the mom, I think from the one from Indiana, whichever one, but she was recording it. And they were actually having to leave the hospital. So we could see this child in active labor. We could see her puffing and puffing and in dire pain. Literally, as they're wheeling her out of the hospital, she was literally in pain. And like I said, minutes later, she gave birth in the car.
But why were they asked to leave?
Not really sure of like an official for real reason. Here is
it was another one. So this
video clip. This is a video clip of the one in Dallas. She is literally sitting in a wheelchair, and the nurse was doing, the initial where they get the information, and that's her.
How many times have you been pregnant? 3. Your third pregnancy? Yes. It's in my ass. You have 2 babies at home. Who's your doctor?
Lang is her doctor.
She's about to come up out that chair.
But why first of all, she shouldn't even be sitting in a chair. So, what kind of hospital is this? Because even if you are not screaming, hollering, nothing, if you are in labor or have any labor and pains, immediately you should be taken up to labor and delivery. So I don't know what's going on here, but whatever this is, that family definitely has a lawsuit.
Well, it's 2 of them out there. So.
It's 2, yeah.
Her due date is
the 10th.
She should not even be in a chair. They don't even triage women that are labor and delivery downstairs. They take them directly up to labor and delivery and do everything. So I don't know what kind of hospital this is. They need to be shut down, period.
It's Dallas Regional Medical Hospital in Mesquite, Texas.
You found out you was delivering at this hospital, your ass should have changed doctors.
Oh, so this is the hospital that they had her delivering at.
Yeah.
That's what her mom just said.
Everybody say how they treat people here.
So that's what.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, and the nurse, like her whole demeanor the entire time, she's just
that's what I'm saying.
looking at it just so it's almost like, so what are you here for? So what are you hollering for? Like, she didn't say that, but like that was that's the vibe she was giving. Like, what you here for? Why are you here?
Even on the medical shows, like even with what is that, Chicago MD or Chicago Med or whatever, when a woman goes in labor, the first thing they do is what? Page labor and delivery.
Yeah,
that's crazy. They don't even deal with pregnant patients in the ER. They send them straight up to labor and delivery. So whatever, this hospital, it's not going to be looking good for them.
Well, apparently, because when this came out, people started popping up and was like, "Oh yeah, that looks normal for that hospital." That's what her mom was saying in the video. As soon as you found out this was the hospital you were delivering at, you should have changed doctors, because you know how they do over here.
Oh wow! And
sadly, that's just. I've never, thank God, had to deal with anybody crazy that didn't pay attention to me, and while I was living in Texas. But that's some stuff that happens in the great state of Texas.
What happened to me with my second child?
It did?
Almost. I was sent upstairs. I was put in the wheelchair in my room. I was sitting in the chair, and I was in the hospital chair, and they pushed me to the room and they left me in there. And I'm in pain. I'm hurting. And I had to have the young lady that was in the bed next to me, her husband, helped me get onto the bed.
Wait a minute. So they put you in the room and didn't put you in the bed?
And left me in the chair. So when I got in the bed, when the nurse actually came in there and she was asking me, just like that, when she was asking me all these questions, I said, no, hell no. I need somebody to check me because I'm hurting. When the nurse finally came in there, I was dilated. 10. My baby came out in the middle of the hallway, period. By the time they rushed me, by the time they got me in there, rolled me out of that room from labor to delivery, my daughter was, I had her in the hallway. I had her in the hallway. And then the doctor was mad because they weren't there.
Well,
that
you
is
weren't
crazy,
there.
Kiki. Oh my God.
They was like, ma'am, you can't push, ma'am, you can't push. I said, you crazy as hell. I said, this baby is coming. Don't push, ma'am, you can't push. Fuck you.
Well, they didn't want you to push because you were in the hallway. They wanted to get you to where you were supposed to be to deliver that baby.
Had you been in the room when I told you, or somebody should have been already in the room with me. This lady's husband had to help me literally into the bed. So I know exactly how that chick is feeling like right now. At least I was in my room, but you just pushed me in the room and left.
And left you.
Wow.
And that was in Atlanta or in Mobile?
No, it was back home. It was back home. Yeah. But just the other 2 nights ago, my stepmom, right now, she's in the hospital. My sister had to rush her to the emergency because she was having dizziness, nausea, vomiting. They went to the ER. They sat in the ER for 14 hours, only to be told that they had no more beds. They had no more room and they had to leave.
What?
It just happened 2 days ago. And they were not the only ones, of course, in the ER. So my sister was like, there were other people out there were throwing chairs and just screaming and yelling and acting out because you had heart patients. These are heart patients. My stepmother has heart disease and kidney disease.
Oh no!
So you got these people coming in the emergency room. I think my sister said it was another patient, like they were probably in their late 70s, early 80s. They telling them there was no more room in the inn, and that they had to leave and find another hospital. So I know firsthand exactly what. Yeah, I've been there. Been there, yes. So they sent her, my sister, they took her to another facility, which is a little bit further away for them to do tests or whatever, and they wound up keeping her. And they did test, and then they transferred her to another one of our big hospitals, but 14 hours from 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. only for them to come out because they triaged, and that was it. And that was it. Then come back and see what people don't understand is me as the front desk. You know what I'm saying? Right there, straight at the front. Everybody is upset at us.
Right, because you first person they see.
First responder. So I'm like right there at the desk, and this, that, and the third. When I feel that as a nurse, as an assistant, even if the doctor cannot come, if you guys know what's going on, it's for you to come down to diffuse and de-escalate what's going on. Anything after that, then it's for us at the front desk because we don't know either. Right. We won't know until you guys come down and tell us what's going on. But for you to deliver a message saying, hey, I need you to tell them that there ain't no more rooms. That's not my job. Because you are the nurse. They will look at it as it coming a little bit differently coming from Aquana versus me telling them, because we've been told, oh, you just a receptionist, or you just sitting right here, you don't know. So we get that type of feedback or that type of flack working at the front office. What? But the nurse should come down and try to de-escalate the situation and say, well, hey, this is what's going on. This is what we have, and these are your options. Now, you can speak to the young ladies here at the front desk. If you need to reschedule or would you like to wait or come back or whatever, then that's on us. But initially, it should not be. So, yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
As hell.
So crazy. Wow. And really, this other story is very similar to what you were talking about. This lady this is the Indiana incident. A hospital told her to leave despite being in obvious pain. And she had her baby in the car. Her husband delivered the baby in the truck 10 minutes after she left out of the hospital.
And you could clearly
see, I need to know why they asked these women to leave.
They haven't said why.
Yeah, because why? If they're in labor, why would you ask them to leave the hospital?
Here we go. This right here. Her family said she was in active labor, but hospital staff told her that because she was only dilated 3 centimeters, she would have to come back later. But then she had her child in the truck 10 minutes later. So somebody was lying somewhere.
She wasn't even checked.
She wasn't 3 centimeters. They didn't even check her.
They couldn't check her. Because that baby, I'm sure, was already
so how did they know? I mean, and see, first of all, this all screwed up because if you did not bring this woman to a room and do a physical exam on her to check her, then how do you know she was dilated 3 centimeters? And once you start to dilate, they do not let you go home.
Right.
If you are 1, then they're going to send you home.
Right.
1, yeah. I mean,
what is it? Is it 5 and up or something?
Well, let me say this. Now they will send you home. Because when I went in for my last checkup, and I was due that Thursday. I went in for my last checkup on that Monday. And they sent me to the hospital because I was dilated 1 centimeter. But I stayed in the hospital 3 days before I had my baby. But that was in the 90s.
Right.
Because they ain't letting you go home. Because you could be 1 centimeter right now, but the minute you walk out, by the time you walk to the car, you could be 3 centimeters. Because if that baby ready, he ready.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they said they wouldn't. I know they wasn't sending them to the hospital at 3. Now, if they were already like 4, and because they were monitoring them on the machine, so they could actually tell how far apart those labor, pains were.
Those contractions are, yes.
So once they see that, okay, yeah, she says she's 3 centimeters, but her contractions is like 3 to 5 minutes apart. No, they're gonna send her on over to the hospital. But
yeah,
like I said, for them to be active and y'all hadn't even checked them, so you couldn't even
right. So how do you know? That's crazy.
She was 3 centimeters or no, because you didn't check her. And I'm sure, like I said, that baby had to be crowned. That baby had to be already there already there with getting ready to shoot out.
Yeah, because it says 8 minutes after being discharged from Franciscan Health, Wells' baby was born in the family's car. She said, "I've got to push." The husband was driving with one hand, ripped the pants off with the come on, Superman.
Okay.
Ripped the pants off with the other hand, looked down, and he said he could see the baby's head. They called 911.
That's what I said.
And 911 directed them to community hospital in Munster. I'm not sure how far. Well, it was 8 minutes away from the other hospital, obviously. He said he grabbed the blanket, caught the baby, and put the baby on my sister-in-law's chest. And the umbilical, everything was still attached, and he kept on driving. So, and said, the other hospital welcomed them with open arms. And so we're not on here to badmouth all hospitals, but there are some that just don't do what they're supposed to do. Just don't. Yeah, that's. But and just like the fact that these happened like days apart.
Yeah, back to
it's
back.
Just like, okay, because we hear all the time about stuff like this that happens, because it's a big thing of the fact that unfortunately women of color just don't get the care that they're supposed to get in comparison to other communities when they go to the hospital for whatever. But sad to say, mom
turned her back on her.
She did.
Turned her back.
And was just so nonchalant. So what's your name? So what's your date of birth?
How many kids?
So how many kids you got? 3. Okay, so you got 2 at home. Okay, so what's your due date?
She should have been hit in the back of the head. I'm sorry.
And she's sitting up there squirming and hollering in the chair. I'm like, see,
she looked over there at her like, is that all that necessary?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And see, this made me think about this story that happened in 2016. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Judge Hatchett's daughter-in-law passed away after giving birth because of the way that they did her in the delivery. And let me see if we can play a little bit of this.
Yep.
With Snap, you don't just catch fraud, you prevent it. With a 99.8% accuracy, our platform combines AI.
Hey, come on.
Glenda Hatchett is the host of the television show The Verdict with Judge Hatchett, and it is her daughter-in-law in that piece who died after that C-section at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Her son, Charles, who sued the hospital for wrongful death. That case eventually settled, right, Judge Hatchett? Yeah, but not settling enough because, just listening to your son, he was there. He was the advocate.
He was
for your daughter-in-law.
Yes.
He asked the questions and he made the observations.
He did.
Yet he and you as a family felt that you had the information to also share that there was negligent care happening here.
No question.
Kira wasn't getting the assistance that.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was getting rid of a doggone ad. That's what I get for
With Snap, you don't just catch fraud, you prevent it. With a 99.8% accuracy, our platform combines AI-powered document analysis with real-time verification tools. Every application is vetted for accuracy and trustworthiness.
Try this again.
Glenda Hatchett is the host of the television show The Verdict with Judge Hatchett, and it is her daughter-in-law in that piece who died after that C-section at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. Her son, Charles, who sued the hospital for wrongful death. That case eventually settled, right, Judge Hatchett? Yeah, but not settling enough because, just listening to your son, you know, he was there. He was the advocate.
He was
for your daughter-in-law.
Yes.
He asked the questions and he made the observations.
He did.
Yet he and you as a family felt that you had the information to also share that there was negligent care happening here.
No question.
Kira wasn't getting the assistance that she wanted. But did you know that right away? You know, within hours, she would die after that C-section.
Right.
But, you know, did you see right in front of your faces what was happening? Yeah. But was it piecing together later, reflecting?
No, it was happening right then, Fred. Wow. I was there. Charles was there. Mm-hmm. Her mother, we were all there. Mm-hmm. And what happened is that Charles saw the blood in the catheter first and started asking questions. Kira's aunt, who's like a second mother, is a nurse. And so she was there. I left the hospital after a point because I had the 19-month-old and we went back to the condo. But what I was told before I left is that the doctor may have nicked her bladder and they would go in and repair it. And at most it would take 15 minutes, right? And so since we'd been there for so long with this little one, I left and I carried so much guilt for years after that because I was like, if I had known, if I had been able to rely on what they told me, but all of what they told me was not true. She was internally bleeding. And when Charles said, when they went in, Fred, there were 3.5 liters of blood. She was a size 2 on a good day. I mean, and she was in great health.
Yeah, looking at those pictures, she's vibrant.
And she's beautiful fit, inside and out. Marathon runner. She skydived. She had a pilot's license. I mean, she was a remarkable woman. And never, ever did I think that we'd walk into that hospital and never walk out without her. And I considered myself to be knowledgeable, but I did not know 7 years ago that this was not just unique to Kira. I knew that something was wrong. They didn't respond to her. There was a basis for a lawsuit. You know, I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, but I'm also a lawyer. So I had all of these things kind of coming together. But what I will tell you is that this is outrageous. And the numbers that we're seeing don't paint the full picture because every hospital is not required to report all of these statistics. I could not be happier now, that's not quite the right word, that the federal government has stepped in. But the real question is why has it taken 7 years?
Well, is it your family's experience that has helped to be the impetus of getting this in federal investigation or getting this kind of attention? Because for a very long time, just as you alluded to, there have been many testimonies and people who have said there is disparity in care, particularly as you talk about Black maternal health care. But now, following the settlement and your son's pursuit of justice with Cedars-Sinai Hospital, and now this federal probe, what is different here? What do you and how do you think your family's experience helped push this along?
Well, I think first of all, and I'll be to tell you, CNN was one of the first people that had me on the air right after she died, to tell the story and to get the story out there. And I think the fact that we've had the ability to have this kind of platform for the last 7 years has made a big difference. We spent a lot of time in Washington. Charles has been all over the country lobbying, but this is the difference now. The federal government coming in is unprecedented. We have never seen the Civil Rights Division of HHS launch this kind of investigation. What does that mean? That means that they can then hold up federal funding to that hospital. And the reality is that sometimes it takes money to get people's attention.
There it is. I'm going to pause it right there because that is an 8-minute long interview. But it definitely emphasizes the fact that shit happens, and because that particular thing happened and because of the people that it happened to, she was able, or they were able to, you know, put a spotlight on the fact that this has been happening and we need to do something about it. And so because of that, including with other incidents that have happened, even incidents like yours, Kiki, these two ladies definitely have a federal leg to stand on when they do their lawsuit. And so everybody needs to go on and just get to an attorney quickly and do your thing, because that's ridiculous.
If this video is out there, you best believe they done had some attorneys to reach out to them.
It is. That's what started the whole conversation. Was the video came out first on TikTok.
Oh Lord.
Her mom was the one that was recording, and I saw like a blurb of what the mom said. She started recording because she was sitting there in the wheelchair, and she ooh ah, and she, what's your name? What's your date of birth? And like Kiki said, back turned. She at her computer. She ain't even paying attention. She didn't even act like she cared.
It's crazy.
That's like, dude, what you?
These are the people that they're putting in place for your health care.
And we wonder why so many people do not like going to the doctors or to hospitals. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
This is the number one reason why. They feel like and it's so crazy because my Uber driver from the airport last night was saying the same thing, that she's looking for a new doctor. I don't know how we got on the health, but anyway, we were talking about health, and she said she wants a new doctor because every time she goes sees her doctor, it almost feels like he's pushing her out the door.
Don't want to listen.
You know, and they just don't take time with these patients anymore. And I understand, but you know, it's still your health, so you still need to get checked. But this is one of the reasons why nobody likes to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
You went to school for these degrees. You chose this line of work. So there's no empathy. There's no bedside manner. Just a lot of them don't have any of it. It's just come in, check you, and then you're out the door. But I just sat here. I know that's my insurance, but I just paid you $200.
Right.
For 2 seconds. You don't even come and take the time.
But you also have to keep in mind that a lot of these doctors, especially doctors, or either a doctor because their mommy and daddy wanted them to be a doctor. And that's not what they really want to do. I have ran across so many doctors, work with them, that really didn't want to be a doctor. They wanted to be something else, but they are following in their mother's footsteps or their father's footsteps. Or you have the ones that this is where the money is. So this is where I want to be. So you have so many different instances like that.
If you knew that was not what you really, really wanted to do, although you got your degrees or whatever, then pull out, because you have other people's lives in your hands.
But sometimes they don't have a say.
Yes, sometimes they don't have a say.
But they don't have a say in the beginning.
Right.
So, but at some point, you have a voice.
Yeah, but once you get into it and you got to go through residency and all of that, you can't just automatically pull out, because you got to
automatically pull out. But you got other people's lives in your hand. I'm not saying today you a doctor, tomorrow you pull out, but I'm saying you know within your heart that this is not what
that's not what you want. Yeah.
Although you're following in everybody's footsteps, which don't belong to you.
Right.
So at this point in particular time, okay, you don't have a choice. Okay, well, my mom did it, my dad did it, everybody did. They want me to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, but your heart is not in it, so now it's reflecting off on your patients.
On your patients,
see you, and everybody's now they're complaining about you. Now people are sending messages about you. You know, you get write-ups about you, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm in it, but now your license is at stake. Now you got other people's lives in your hand, and if God forbid something happens under your care, now you got a lawsuit or probably death, because somebody probably gonna take you out.
Yeah.
When they said that, well, you know what? He really didn't want to be it anyway. It was, it was his mama and his dad. Okay, well, shit, it's too damn late for that.
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
done did all of that because you didn't want to do it, and now somebody's life is gone because you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Them folks at that desk, like I said, just take me, for instance. Front office, first face.
Yeah. Front
when
line.
they come in that office, the first face. So regardless of what I got going on, when the patients start rolling in there and coming in there, you got to say, good morning, hey, how you doing? Whatever the case may be. Because they're going to see it. And then it's going to reflect. And then they're going to go back there. Now they got an attitude. So they going back. Yeah, you can switch the dynamics. Now, there were times when you speak and you can do all that you can be all you can be. And they still got nasty attitudes. They still come in there. Had nothing to do with me. But what you're not going to do is reflect that on me. So sometimes you can try to reverse the situation because at the end of the day, this is my job.
Right.
I'm working with the public. So now if I'm nasty with everybody and I'm still on this job, then that's a reflection of the company. Because why do you have her at your front desk?
Right.
Every time I come in here, she's nasty. Every time I come in here, it's this, that, and the third. It's no longer the individual. It's the whole company.
Right.
So they're looking at the whole company and saying,
yep,
it works for you though, right? And you got her sitting at your desk with all these people coming in here? Yeah. I took it upon myself because I know the type of person I am.
Right.
My patients, I was with, as long as I was there at that job, the majority, 95% of my patients, I knew their first names.
Mm-hmm.
I knew them when they walked in the door because they were not just a number. They were not just signing in. So I addressed them as such.
Right.
You build and you build a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
If you care.
So if you care.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But then, like I said, I know the way that woman did and turned her back, the way she worked, the way she did that, that's not the first time. She does it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
She working overnights. She probably don't want to be at home, but she got to come to work because the bills got to be paid. So she got a lot of shit going on, which had nothing to do with that girl sitting in that active labor.
Nothing.
She supposed to got up off of her ass and took care of her and went and found out what was going on. Like my stepmom, they told them. They told them last night, we don't have any more rooms. We don't have any more space. We can't put you anywhere else.
But the crazy part is, she could have not dealt with her. Just call labor and delivery. Like she put herself in a position where she's going to be liable now.
Yeah.
And probably have lost her job. But to take all of that off of her, she could have told her that she won't be bothered. Ma'am, give me 1 second. Let me call labor and delivery.
Yeah.
Her hands would have been off of it.
But she do it all the time.
I know.
She was too comfortable.
Yeah.
She was too comfortable.
She was very comfortable.
And it had they probably said something to her, but she brushed that shit off. It didn't matter. But this time it was recorded. So somebody else saw it now. And that mama, my child is sitting here. What if she had bled out?
In pain.
What if she had bled out? What if that baby breached?
Right. I was about to say, what if something was wrong?
What if all of these what ifs? Just thank God that they were healthy deliveries. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the babies were healthy.
Yeah.
But come on, y'all.
That we know of right now.
Right. And it's like it's a trend. It's stuff that's going on lately. It's almost trendy. That's scary. That's scary.
Yep. And they actually I think it was the Resident TV show. They actually did an episode based on Judge Hatchett's daughter-in-law's story. Literally where the lady had the baby and then blood in the catheter, husband like something's wrong, and they're like, no, she's fine. It's just post-delivery. She's gonna have some pain. And then next thing you know, she's gone. And now he's a single dad.
Right, because they already had at that point, the other child was 19 months old.
Yeah.
So,
crazy.
So
That's
he's
just
raising
crazy.
2 kids basically on his own. He got support, but it's just him as a parent. Yeah.
right. And then you didn't, okay, like she said, yes, you settled, but that's not settling. To never have these
Right.
children's mom, his
Right.
wife.
That don't bring her back.
At
not gonna-
all.
Yeah, I
They
know
don't care, girl. People just
it's
don't
like,
care
she's
no
like,
more.
well, we know, your son, he's, you all it's settled out, in court, but we know that's not settling enough to you. You didn't even have to say it's settled out of court, but that's your job. So what you was basically saying was y'all got money for it. You sued the hospital, you got money for it. But that's somebody's that's somebody's child, somebody's mother, somebody's wife that lost their life due to negligence.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Crazy. And that makes me kind of segue into another topic that has just been on my mind for quite some time, just because we older.
Seasoned.
We are seasoned, but it's in reference to just having your, I call them life and afterlife documentation. Whether it's a will, whether it's a living will, which is a will that you have or document that you have if you're in, say, in the hospital, but you're incapacitated and you can't speak for yourself, and the living will actually gives instructions, or a power of attorney, which is appointing somebody that's in charge if you can't be, say what you want to say. A trust, hell, life insurance, whatever. Do you guys have any of that documentation already set up?
I do not have a will. But right now I am in the process of putting my land and everything into a trust.
Mm-hmm.
So working on that now. But I mean, as far as like insurance and stuff, yes, I have all of that. But as far as a will, no.
Okay, for your insurance, is it current? Is it updated to reflect what's currently happening in your life?
What do you mean?
Like as far as like, is your beneficiary correct on there?
Yes.
Is it the right person?
Yes.
Okay. Kiki, what about you?
Yep. Like I said, the will part, no.
Okay.
That part I don't. But yeah, my insurance, yes.
Okay. So why don't you have a will? Either one of you.
Really haven't thought about it. Honestly.
Go ahead, Kiki.
Honestly speaking, I know it has to be done. I just don't. That's just a topic in my head that I just really don't care to talk about, knowing that it has to, but I just don't. Yeah. Because death for me, death is such a sore subject for me. I know that's backwards. I know that's probably like even more the reason, but I just don't. And that's just being honest. I just don't. I haven't really thought about it.
So what about a living will?
Yeah. Well, for me, at the beginning of the year, I'm taking care of all of that along with the trust.
Mm-hmm.
I have an appointment come January 5th to do all of that.
Okay.
So I don't have a problem with a will. And actually, I want to plan out my whole funeral. I'm going to have everything out to the T. Yeah. They don't have to do nothing, but they ain't got to pay the people, because when you send the insurance money in, they're going to pay. They're going to take care of everything. Yeah. I'm planning out everything. I don't want to leave my kids to have to do anything. All y'all need to do is if you don't shut up, I'm going to leave. All I want to do is have to leave my kids to get the money that I'm leaving for them, and the land and all the houses and all that stuff. that, but I'm going to plan out my complete funeral. I don't have no problem with the death stuff like that. It doesn't bother me.
Yes, it does for me. But I know that it's something that has to be done.
Yeah.
I know that it is a necessity, and that is something that I will be doing soon.
Yeah.
Real.
And I'm saying it because, even though it can be, emotional, and I totally get that, but anything can happen at any given time. And
Absolutely.
when that happens, now you got your loved ones like, okay, well, what are we doing? Does anybody know where the papers are?
Oh yeah.
Are there any papers?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
All of that.
And to be honest, like I have my will and living will and stuff done, but the way that I ended up getting mine done is thankfully through our company benefits, we actually had an option for legal. And so I looked into it to see what it covered, and I saw that it covered wills, and I was like, oh shoot, well I had one, but I needed to get a new one. And so when I started looking at everything that was available, that's when I didn't even know about a living will at the time. I knew about power of attorney, and trust and things of that nature. But I just went ahead and did it all at once. And with that, with our benefits, and I think like the what is it? The prepaid legal, like if you get with somebody, if you don't have other benefits, you can get with prepaid legal and they can set you up with all the documents. Or for any of the documents, it's as simple as you sitting down, writing it down on a piece of paper and getting it notarized.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's not even it's not even that complicated.
Right.
It's not even that complicated.
Yep.
But it's just and if you already have it done, make sure it's current. Make sure, and that's why I was asking Bayou Diva, you got it? Okay, is everybody on there the correct people? And I say that because my first time doing a will was when I got into the military. They make all the soldiers do a will. At the same time, as you go along in life, you get married, divorced, have kids, whatever, you got to make sure your documentation is updated and current. One story that they always share with the soldiers is that there was this guy that entered. He ended up becoming eventually like a general or something like that. He did his first will. He never updated it. So when he died, guess who got his stuff?
The government.
His first wife, because he remarried and he never updated his documentation. Like you gotta make sure it's there. And I was hoping to get someone in the den that was either an attorney or someone that dealt with, life insurance type stuff or whatever, just to give us like
we can look for that, because I think that would be an awesome show to have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And to be honest, the first reason that I thought about it is because more than once, people that I know were dealing with life-changing experiences where they were under treatment and decided not to be under treatment. And so immediately I was like, okay, so if something happened, do they have their stuff together? And so that's what made me think about, you know what, how many people, because even with my mom, she's not on here, but I get on her all the time. Ma, you got your stuff together? Not that I'm not hurrying you along to glory, but if something happened, do the girls know what her paperwork is? If I don't know, like, because she, unfortunately had to deal with it with one of my uncles. She basically, her and his son had to handle everything. And so it was a matter of, you looking for this, you looking for that. Well, was that there? Was that? And it's like, come on now. And I'm with you, Bayou Diva. My plan is you can actually get like, I don't know if it's like afterlife insurance or just some kind of specific insurance that you can get that is specifically for paying for your funeral costs.
Yeah.
So if anything happens, it's done. Ain't nobody got to do nothing. It's
you got to
already
worry
done.
about nothing. We ain't worry about nothing. And thank God, like when my mom passed away, she had everything laid out. Like I think my mom knew she was gonna die. She passed in February 23rd. My sister's birthday is February 27th. My birthday is in May. We found birthday presents for me and my sister. We found things that my mom wouldn't normally buy right then. Like for us, like my birthday's in May. Why are you buying my birthday present in February? Or whenever you bought it. Yeah, whenever you bought it. So yeah, but we knew where everything was. And my mom had paid all of her bills. My mom did not owe anybody anything.
Yeah.
Except for she had paid her rent because she passed in February 23rd. So she had paid her February rent. Only thing that we had to pay for my mom was her phone bill and her light bill, because those are the only things that were still on when she passed away. But she died owing nobody $0.
Yeah.
Nothing. All of her debt was cleared. Everything was clean. Everything. And she just had everything laid out for us. She actually had it in envelopes, labeled, and it wasn't like that before when she showed my sister and I where it would be. But she had everything, like me and my sister, the grandkids, she had everything laid out. So she knew she was going to die. She had some, like they say, when you're going to die, you get some kind of sign.
You feel
sometimes,
it, yeah.
at least the older people do.
Yeah.
So she knew. It's so much that was around her house that showed us she knew it was her time. But I thank God we did have. Now, she had an insurance policy for our kids, but they weren't able to cash in on it because she had only had it for a year, almost 2 years, not quite 2 years. You have to have a policy at least 3 years before it pays out. So they weren't able to get any money from that policy. I think they did, but they gave them, girl.
It was a small amount.
Girl, it had to be like $100 each from a $35,000-$40,000 policy. But she had it very recent. Like the one she had for my sister and I, she had for years. And, she tried to get one for the grandkids, but it just wasn't enough time. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
One other thing that I'm looking into, and I don't even know if I can do it for this manufactured home, is they have policies where you can get for like home insurance, but you can what is it, the reverse? It's reverse something insurance, but basically if anything happens and you need to have money specifically for you for whatever,
you can do that.
Borrow from it.
Yeah, there's certain policies. V is actually getting ready to do a test to do insurance.
Okay.
So she can actually come on and talk about some of that too. But now we will still need to have like her and an attorney, because she doesn't know the attorney side of it. But yes, but let me tell you something.
What's that?
And I'm trying to figure out how I can say this without being
morbid.
I'm just gonna say it.
Say it.
The white folks been doing it for years.
For years. Oh yeah.
They've been doing it for
all
years.
The prisoners have. They put life insurance policies on the prisoners.
And then they borrow $50,000 and $60,000 from these policies, and then they buy their kids cars, get their kids money, buy a house. They've been doing it for years. The African American community, the Latino Mexican community, we didn't know anything about that because the white folks have always been in the business realm. So they learned about it and they used it. But now we're just learning about these things. Like you can get these policies and live off of them like some of them do.
You can definitely, because you can use it as collateral.
You absolutely can.
and basically get a loan based on that. But how
Yep.
many of us, well, I'll say probably it stopped at our generation of the folks that actually cared enough to get an insurance policy.
Right.
But going
Right.
forward, how many of the kids have insurance policies? Because nowadays, sadly, if something happens to the younger ones, you see the GoFundMe's pop up. Help us
Yep.
bury our nephew. Well, why? Where was his insurance policy?
Yeah, they doing chicken fries and stuff. And but because, and I'm gonna tell you why, because even though we know we could die any day,
Mm-hmm.
Black people have this thing about, oh well, I don't need to get and I can tell you I was one of those.
Mm-hmm.
To say when I was younger, and I've been working all my life. So I had my first job since I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, I probably don't really need to get no insurance till I get about 40 or 50. Then I'll start getting insurance, because that's how we think, because we really think in our minds that we're not going to die till we get older, at least 40, 50. But at 19 and 20, who's thinking about dying? Nobody. Even though we know it happens, but in our minds and what we've been taught and what we see, in the generation after us, and even our generation a little bit, you were seeing people dying younger. But now the generations after us, you're seeing people dying younger and younger. But back then, for our parents and their parents, they didn't really need insurance because they weren't dying like that. People weren't dying like that. They weren't dying until they were 70 and 100 years old. Our parents and our parents, a lot of them weren't dying very young. Our generation on up or on down, whatever way it goes, we're dying younger and younger and younger and younger.
We are.
So it's no time to say, oh, I'll get insurance at this time and this time. But back then, they weren't thinking about no insurance because they knew they was going to live till they're 70, 80 years old. But now, today, the food, the medicine, just the way of the world, you can't guarantee to live tomorrow, the rest of the night.
You ain't lying.
So that's why I feel like they don't think about insurance,
Right.
because they just feel like, oh yeah, we don't need it right now.
We
But
good. Yeah, we are right until something happened.
Until something happens.
And we ain't got the money. Well, okay.
And what they need to do too is take advantage of these. If they're on a job where they offer insurance, life insurance, take
as much
it.
as you can. Yes.
Take it and use it. Take it and use it. But they don't know. They don't know to get retirement, because if their parents are not teaching them that, then like my mom didn't teach me about retirement.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about it getting my first job, and they're like 401. I'm like, what the hell is a 401? What is that?
401? Yeah.
So what I had to do, talk to the recruiters, the people at the job that's doing the training, to teach me about this stuff. And that's how I learned about it.
Yeah.
So I've been putting it to retirement since then. So, a lot of people won't have that type of retirement to retire on. They won't have because parents don't teach them that. They don't teach about the retirement. They don't teach about the wills and what you need to have. This is what you need to cover. Make sure you got, insurance, health insurance, life insurance, home insurance, car insurance, renter's insurance. We don't teach our kids about, I did, but a lot of us don't teach our kids about those things because one, we weren't taught about them.
Right.
We're just learning about them. And we just don't think about telling our kids about certain things.
Right. Right. You're right about that. And also, and one thing that I didn't really like, I kind of knew about, but didn't really think about it. When you get your auto insurance, there's an option on there for medical.
Yes.
So if anything happens to you, you can get a check automatically from your people. And I'm gonna tell you the way I found out about it. And this was back when I was still living in Houston. And I'm trying to think, I think I was either engaged or already married, one of the two. But I had a car accident. Somebody hit me. But my car insurance was still under my mom's insurance policy. I didn't know this, but she checked off on the medical part. So car is basically totaled, right? I'm thinking, thank God I was able to walk away. I had like little hit, little soreness here and there. I'm getting stuff in the mail. Not even thinking about, I'm thinking is bills from my insurance. I got stacks of envelopes because I'm thinking about, I had to go to the, I got in the ambulance and went to the hospital and whatever and whatever and whatever. I'm thinking like, okay, well, this is just some bills. I'll open them later. One day something says, sit down and open all of that. All of them envelopes was checks.
Wow.
From the insurance company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shoot. My mom didn't tell me that was even, a part of the policy. And so going forward now, when I get my auto insurance, I check. I mean, it adds a little bit more to your premium, yes, but it's worth it because if something happens, not only do you have to worry about your car, you also have to worry if something, severe happened to you. Now you got to figure out how you gonna get back on your feet. Well, there's an option for that. And one other thing that I just kind of really looked into is I have a couple of accounts. I'll say this: accounts with a couple of credit unions. They also offer life insurance and things of that nature. And I'm talking about like $15, $20 a month. You can pay for it direct through your account. You ain't even got to worry about it. If something happened to you, and I'm talking about from you having to and then when I saw it, I was like, dang, I wish I had known about this before. When I had to go to the hospital, to the ER to get my doggone gallbladder removed. I now have a policy to where had I gone when I went to the hospital, they would have paid for all of that. Although my current insurance, it covered it or whatever. But that was like additional insurance that I could have had that would have actually paid me out of pocket just because I was there. And I was like, well, shoot, I wish I had known 5 months ago. But forget that, 7 months ago. So when I did have to go to the hospital to get this done, it would have covered me. But guess what? I got it now.
And it's another insurance that I can't think of the name of it that you can get for like when you go out of work, you have surgery or something like that.
Your disabilities or something else?
No. It's
Aflac?
Aflac. It's either Aflac or something else. It's another one too. But I think it's Aflac where, you can sign up for that. Huh?
They pay you cash.
Yeah.
Oh, direct deposit, whatever.
Yeah.
Aflac is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And now I do know somebody that literally works for them that I can, now that we're saying that out loud, I can definitely hit her up. And matter of fact, Kiki, you met her. Okay, wait a minute. Remember that one? Look, remember that time we was Mother's Day? It was and me and you went out and was on Main Street over there. I think I was still living in East Point and you was in Riverdale. And we ended up connecting with my friend and her daughter.
Yeah.
Her.
Okay.
Cassandra. Shout out to Cassandra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely reach out to her to just give us some additional information, specifically about Aflac.
Yeah, specifically.
I hope that ain't the Cassandra that my job was dealing with after. Anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
I hope not. I hope not. Did you see her? Was it her? It wasn't her.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that on live, but
We
okay.
not go. We not go. Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Hey girl. Hey.
But I really think that's a definite show
Yeah.
to talk about. And the new year's coming in. So this is some things that people need to prepare for the new year, especially with this person we got up there at the top. We don't know what.
Girl.
Yeah, we need. So we
Because
got to
these
make sure things are
people,
covered.
yes, across the board. Because these folk
Because if
people,
he can help it, he's going to be
hey
the last
Frankie,
president of the United States.
that's what he wants. Because he wants to be the dictator.
Yes. Absolutely. That's
Even
exactly
though
what
we
he
have
wants.
found out that he has been the dictator.
Girl. Yeah. So it's just important, you guys. Cover yourself, cover your family. Don't leave your family out there stranded. When you die, they got $20,000-$30,000 to pay for your funeral. Then they got you leaving them with $20,000-$30,000 worth of debt.
With the debt.
So pay your bills. Pay your goddamn bills. That's what you do. Pay your bills.
Pay your bills, definitely, and
If
make
you
sure you
got debt,
have.
clean it up.
Yeah, make sure you
Clean
have
it
some
up.
insurance. I have it in my will. Just I'm being cremated.
And
Don't
just
you
a
get
little
out there paying all
FYI.
them thousands of dollars? No.
Just a little
No.
FYI, if anybody who can take the time to clean up their own credits, I have all the letters and everything you need. All you got to do is put your name in it. If you need it, drop your email in the chat and I will email them to you. And instead of paying somebody to clean your credit, you can do it yourself.
Not by you, Diva, being the credit cleaner.
No. Actually, I was looking for somebody to help tidy up my credit because it's really not that bad. But a girl came on my post. This was about 2 years ago. And she said, you don't need to pay nobody. Give me your email address. And she sent me everything I need.
That's
and
beautiful.
what I do is I take my own little time. And I did it myself. And you can do it yourself. Take your time, do your letters, send them out, and do it yourself.
All right now. Okay. I
Take
probably
your
didn't do that
turn.
again.
Huh?
I said I probably didn't do that again.
Yeah.
Just tidy up just a little bit.
Yeah. So FYI, I'm not a credit repair person. A credit repair person sent me these letters and all the information I need to do my own credit, to clean up my own credit where I didn't have to pay her or nobody else. So anybody want them, I'll send them to you and you can do it yourself.
Right. Put your information in the comments and we'll make sure we get the information to you. And along with those, in that line, I want to say this to everybody that's watching now live and anybody that does the rewatch. Freeze your doggone credit right now. Because everybody gets these spam calls and whatnot. They literally have your information.
Absolutely.
If not all of it, they got a little bit of it.
Yep.
What you don't want to happen is you sitting up there thinking everything is cool and somebody in the dark web is using your information to do whatever it's buy a house, buy a car, whatever. And to freeze your credit is free. And you can literally go to the website of each of the credit agencies. What is it? Experian, TransUnion, and what's the last one? I always forget it.
Experian, TransUnion,
and then what's the other?
Equifax.
Equifax. How could I forget that? Because my aunt used to work for Equifax. You can literally create a free profile. And it'll ask you, you got to set everything up. So you do have to put your information in there. It is going to ask you some questions to make sure it's really you and not somebody else. So be prepared to do all of that. But you can go in there and freeze your credit. Now, the downside to that, which it is what it is, if you end up being, you have to move or you have to buy a car, a house or whatever, you can do what they call a thaw. So you can unfreeze it for a set amount of time. So whoever needs to run your credit can do that, and then it freezes right back up. But you need to do that for protection, because right now it's just really, really weird out here. So weird out here.
That it is.
You don't want to be somebody that's sitting up there and some place is calling you talking about you behind on your car and you ain't got one. Because somebody that got out here and used your information to buy, to buy a car, buy a house. Car. What? And you sitting there like, well, hell, I ain't even got one.
Right.
And somebody riding.
And you ain't even got no car.
You ain't got no car. So I want to put that out there to say, y'all, just, you got to take care of yourself.
I just feel like if you love your family, if you care about your family, and let me tell you something, there's so many insurance policies. You ain't got to get no $100,000 policy, no $500,000 policy, but even a $10,000 policy, you can afford it. Will at least help 20. Your family and your kids to bury you.
Yeah. Good 10,
cleaning
20,
up your
30.
debt is not their issue. They just want to bury you, send you off. But sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Stop shopping, stop eating out. Think about your kids. You need insurance.
Yeah, for sure.
You need insurance.
The page that I'm sharing is just literally, as you can see in the search, I put free will service. Like, it's so many places that you can go to just get the document, pretty much like Bayou Diva said, as far as like using the letters to repair your credit. There's so many places you can go to get the documents and fill it out and set it up, get it notarized. And then if you have whoever you have as your points of contact, as your beneficiaries, make sure they also have a copy. So if something happens, unfortunately, when it's time to be on go, they got it. They good. And your stuff will be taken care of. But I just wanted to that has just been on me for a while, and it's just I just hadn't said anything. And so finally last week I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do this. I gotta put it out there.
And also, you got to remember, too, there's term life, there's whole life, and there's accidental. So a lot of people get accidental insurance and don't even realize they're getting it. So, and you can't get paid unless it's an accident.
This is an accident, yeah.
Meaning you could fall and break your neck and die. That's an accident. You could get into a car accident. That's an accident. You can die of a heart attack. That is not an accident. That insurance policy will not pay you.
Will not pay.
So you have to make sure. And if y'all don't understand this stuff, man, pick up the phone and call somebody. They'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
Because the whole life and the term life, you gotta, I think V was saying the whole life you can borrow from.
Okay.
And can you borrow from term life too? No, you cannot borrow from term life. You can borrow from whole life.
Whole life. Okay.
But whole life means your whole life.
So however many years you have left.
A certain amount of time, right?
It goes in effect immediately.
Term life? Okay. Term life goes into effect immediately. What is whole life? Certain companies go into effect immediately, but what about whole life?
Some of them you gotta wait 2 years once you sign the contract.
So with whole life, some of them you have to wait 2 years before you can borrow from. Term life, it's immediate.
Shout out to V. Okay. And go Cowboys. All of that.
Yeah. Shout out to V and Go Cowboys.
And
whatever.
Go Cowboys.
but we'll be able to get into it a little bit more, but not right now. Okay. Write some things down. No, we're gonna have you on the show to talk about.
We're gonna bring.
Okay. Yeah, because she said it's a lot more to get into.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So we're gonna, the correct way, because the correct way.
Yeah.
Because the insurance agents sell you on their commission and not the truth.
Okay. Oh, they heard you. All
okay.
Right.
Because I was about to say, if you have any type of insurance, whether it's auto or whatever, normally you can contact that company and tell them I'm looking to get XYZ, and if they have it, they'll direct you over there and they'll set you up. However, what V just said, they work on commission, and so they might not give you the best option for you because they just trying to make money.
You say that's correct. That's correct.
Okay. So
agents that's not selling you the correct product. I can tell you something.
I know.
It would have to be in secret.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
She said be wary of the agents that's not selling you the correct product.
Yeah.
She can tell us some, but she won't be able to say those companies on live.
Yeah.
She can tell us privately about those companies, and maybe we could share it, but she could.
Share it. She can't share it.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah, just protect your families, people. Yeah.
Protect your families, protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
Order that. And y'all might want to get this insurance now, since y'all going to these folks' house that can't cook. Y'all might need y'all going up in these folks' house with these raisins and this damn potato salad and shit.
Who?
Y'all might want to go ahead and get them policies tonight.
Where I'm going, baby, it's all cooks up in there.
No, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. Yeah, y'all might want to go ahead and get them policies tonight. Kiki, you must be on mute. We can't hear you.
Oh, she's talking.
Somebody told me that they put raisins in their sweet potato pie.
Now I've seen that before.
Now that's just nasty.
I've never eaten it, but I've seen the recipe.
I said there's no. I said you gonna, because he was talking about making a sweet potato pie. I said, baby, I said one thing about me, the way to my heart is a sweet potato pie. I love not everybody's. And she was talking about how good she said, yeah, girl, and I put raisins. I said, hold on, stop right there. Stop right there.
Now marshmallows maybe, but not raisins.
In the sweet potato pie? Who in the hell put? Y'all gonna get them policies tonight. They gonna kill y'all with all this stuff.
No, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am. And she told them, she said my mama used to do it, and she said
she was black or she was white.
I just asked that. See.
Oh, I'm sorry. What she is? She black?
She you people.
Oh Lord, she black and she putting it.
Where's she from? I
mean, listen. Of course, everybody know we not racist, but white folks just cook different from black people. They just do.
Where's she from, Kiki? Georgia? Atlanta?
Oh, baby, you need some. She needs some help.
She say help.
I said that's okay.
Lord help her. Listen, y'all go and get them policies, because y'all going by Kevin and them, and Mary Sue down the street just coming over, and she don't know what she doing. And y'all know we all got that one family member that always want to be in the damn kitchen and don't know how to cook.
But listen, my mom
and they done been told that too. Somebody
they been told that a million times.
They told them.
But they don't want to be left out, so they want to get in there and try to cook and don't know what the heck they doing.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Why don't all those people out there who want to be in the kitchen, but y'all family members done told y'all don't know how to cook. They throw y'all food in the trash when you ain't watching. Can y'all just bring the paper plates and the napkins, please?
When your macaroni and your potato salad, the only thing left standing, that's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Can y'all just bring the paper plates and the napkins, plate? Better yet, can you just bring some canned sodas?
The good canned sodas.
Yeah, we don't do no name brand now.
And the good. Oh, I do name brand. I don't do no off brand.
I say we don't do the no name brand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't come in there with the Show You Right cola and and a lemon lime squirts and stuff. No, we need Coke, Pepsi,
RC,
Dr. Pepper,
RC,
Seagram's ginger ale, Canada Dry ginger ale,
Pepsi.
Yeah, we need name brand.
Yeah.
We need name brands. So
definitely.
It's the only thing left standing, and everybody around the table talking. So who finna eat auntie? I ain't finna eat that shit. Who you finna eat?
Not me. Not me. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
I'm telling y'all, we just told y'all about these insurance policies. Especially if y'all going to these folks' houses that y'all ain't never been to before, that invited y'all this year, and it's your first time going.
Mm-hmm.
Telling y'all, don't be eating from all these people now.
I'm using the air.
She's an air sandwich. What you say, Kiki?
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Kiki say, who go eat auntie's mac and cheese?
Who? Wait, not which auntie? That's the thing. Which auntie? Which auntie is making the mac?
That one. The mac and cheese that left over there.
That left in the corner.
We done cleared out everything, but that whole pan of mac and cheese still left. How come it's still over there? Who gonna eat it?
No, Lord.
Not me.
Not I.
I mean, I don't understand why they just won't leave the cooking up to the cooks. If you know that's not your anointing, stay away from it.
If you know it ain't.
If you know that is God, if God ain't anointed your hands to cook,
did not call you.
Go somewhere else.
God did not call you. You just got up and went.
Hey!
You gotta be called to something. You can't just get up and go.
Yes.
Praise him. Hallelujah.
Yeah. So
I can go
thank y'all.
I'll go to Corner House and whatever she put out.
Listen.
I promise you, I'm gonna eat it.
I already know my Facebook memories is about to remind me
of all the food,
of all the plates that I have gotten from the Bayou Diva's home, her place of residence. Hey, what?
Yes, Lord, honey, but
disappointed. We know we're not gonna be disappointed
ever.
Yeah, y'all just, I mean, just honestly though, for real, y'all, be careful of when you're going to people's houses, especially.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are going to new places they haven't been. Just be careful, man, because everybody ain't for the right. Everybody can't cook, and just make sure. But if you're going to somebody's house, go eat at the house where you know the food good at, and then you go to their house and be like, "Girl, I just ate. I just take a piece of pie."
I don't even want no pie.
Well, if it's in a box that say Patty LaBelle, then you can give me a piece.
If it ain't in a box, I don't want it.
I don't. I do not eat at everybody's house. What you think, Den Dwellers? Den Dwellers, what y'all think about that? Do you eat at everybody's house?
Now they taking the desserts and taking them out the boxes and putting them under the cake pans like they done made it and
like they done made it. Yeah, no damn well
they been doing that
stuff.
though. Some people been doing that though.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a foodie connoisseur, and especially of certain things, I know if it's store-bought, and I know if somebody grandmama put their elbow.
Yeah. That little skin off the elbow be right in it. You be like, God damn, that was good.
Baby, listen.
If they put that in there.
Yeah.
If they ain't got that right there, don't even worry about it. Because they ain't been doing that for a long time.
There you go. Yeah,
that's where that come from. That's what this come from that right there.
Well, ladies, we got wait a minute. We got 10 minutes left.
We got
to this
10
show.
minutes. Oh, I already know what she want to do.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do any would you rathers.
Oh,
since we will not be on air next week because next Thursday is Thanksgiving Day.
It is indeed.
We'll probably get Nisa, our engineer, to go and just maybe post a little happy Thanksgiving from the ladies then.
Yeah,
but before we get out of here, ladies, everybody has had an amazing year. We have had a lot going on. We have had a lot happen in our lives. So before we end the show tonight, I want you to tell the Den Dwellers what you are thankful for.
Oh boy.
You can start, Diva.
Yeah.
And I absolutely will. I am just thankful for life, man. I am thankful. I am so grateful for the favor that God has placed on my life for this year. I am thankful for just life itself, for the love that I get from my family and friends, and for the love that I'm able to share with others. I am thankful for the things that God has placed in my path that I'm able to help other people. That has been a wish, that has been a hope that has come true. So I am just thankful that God sees me and that he knows me and that he loves me. And that's what I'm thankful for. I'm just thankful for everything in my life. I'm thankful for the way he's moving in some of my friends' lives. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. But I'm thankful for my wife who supports me in everything that I do. And I'm just thankful for her love. So that's what I'm thankful for. And I'm thankful that God is going to allow me to see another year and to do even more for people in the community that I want to do. So I'm really grateful.
Hey. That is totally awesome right there. I love it. I freaking love it.
Mr. K, what are you thankful for?
Okay. So I will say I'm very thankful to be here in the land of the living. I'm thankful that my bed did not become my cooling board. I have every time I wake up, I'm like, dang, this time last year I was in California. I just got back this February. I keep having to remind myself that. And it was only 5 months ago that I was under the knife on an operating table, getting one of my internal organs removed. Hey, Fannie Mae, I am just happy to be here. And I will say, we talk about mental health and mental health awareness all the time. And I'm not ashamed to say I've been struggling. I struggle every day to just be in the moment and enjoy the moment. And it was a conversation I had with somebody that I ain't gonna say a stranger, a friend of a friend, that told me that don't automatically think of the future or what's happening tomorrow. Be in the moment. And so I'm just glad that I'm here to be in the moment. And because of the stuff that we just got through talking about with the wills and this and that, and a lot of us have lost people this year that are young. I made sure I made a way for me to be home for Thanksgiving because want to be there with my people just because you don't want to miss that. That's important. That's
Very
important
much.
time. That's time you can't get back. Get back. And so I'm just thankful to be here, man. I just, it's a lot of stuff that happens. I'm thankful for the people that are around me. I don't talk much about the way that I, any type of I don't do too much feely type stuff. Not that much. Every now and then I do, but to be honest, I'm very socially awkward. People don't realize it, but it is what it is. Yes, I am very socially awkward. And, that goes along with the whole introvert extrovert thing. And it takes a lot for me to operate outside, to be honest. And sometimes I might come across like aloof and just, blocked off or whatever, but it's not. I'm literally in my head trying to make sure I say the right thing so I don't come across the wrong way to individuals. I grew up a little different. It caused me to be somebody that had to detach to survive. And so there's a part of me that loves to be connected to people, and there's a part of me that's scared of people because, some things that happen it didn't happen right with me. And so in my 53 years, I just have to figure out how to move, how to maneuver through life. And I'm just glad that I'm here to do that. And yeah, that's all I got. Diva.
All right, Kate.
Well, first, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life.
Hey.
To piggyback a little bit off of both of what you guys have said, I'm just happy to be seen and not viewed.
Hey, you better talk.
I'm grateful, thankful, blessed to have amazing people in my circle, because there are no squares in my circle. I made sure of that. And I'm grateful for that. I am in my year of answered prayers. This is my year of answered prayers.
Come on.
And I'm so thankful that God heard me. It's a long time coming. And it's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit and wait on him, you be still and you put it out there, and he knows because he hears you.
Amen.
He hears our every cry. He hears everything. So in this moment right now, like I said, I was trying to be a big girl, and I'm still gonna try to be a big girl, but it's just such a blessing for one to be able to wake up and just look around, and like you say, and like both of y'all, it's you when you wake up, you look around. I know I do. I just take that breath and just look around and be like, Lord, I thank you.
Yes.
I can put my feet on the ground. I may walk a little gingerly, but I'm able to do it with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I may have some aches and some pains, but the fact that I can feel those is a blessing. It lets us know that we still have a chance. And he is allowing us a chance to get it right. Whatever it was we didn't get right yesterday, we're giving that today, this moment. So that, in itself, I'm grateful for it. This Thanksgiving year is going to be different, a little bit different for me in a great way. I get a chance to be with my children. It's been 3 years since I've been with both of them together. And this year, we will be not only together, but in a whole different state together. So I'm so looking forward to spending time with my children, with my beau, that God has blessed me with. When I tell you, I am over the moon excited about as I say, all things new for me. The new beginnings, that are approaching. And I just, like you said, I can't thank him enough, and I sit and y'all, although I'm very emotional, we all know that, but just to be in his presence, and just to be so like, I just start crying, like, because it's just so much going on, y'all, with life and just things in itself. You know, it's just a blessing to be
in the land of the living.
The land of living, but to be around those that love on you. Like Bayou Diva said, I know I'm very loyal. And my circle, God has blessed me with the people in my life to love. The love that I receive is the love that I give. And when I tell you, it is the most beautiful thing ever. So when people be walking, when they say, I got one friend, I got two friends, oh, I can't trust this, and I can't do that. And I tell them, I can't relate to that.
Right.
I really can't relate to that. I don't, regardless of how many, because I know everybody has different circles of friends that they have, and people that they hang out with and do whatever with. I get it because I do too. But when I tell you, when I have events like for one, my birthday or my Mother's Day event, when I have events and these people show up for me, I just bask in it, and it takes me a while to come down off of it, because I just look out like, you know, some of us say, why me? And I've asked that question a lot of times, but then I had to sit back and say, why not me? I know my worth. I know what I'm worthy of. God has shown me that over and over and over and over, and he continues to do that. And for that alone, I am very thankful. I'm very grateful, and I pray over everyone, not only my sisters that are here, that's live. I pray for everyone that God continues to cover them. Whatever you plan to do for the holidays, just be thankful. Just be grateful. You know, it ain't got to be, you know, we have, we like to do things big, you know, when it comes to holidays. But like my girl, Lady K, for me, it's about family. It ain't got to be about nothing else. As long as I'm with my family, as long as we're sharing and making memories, my heart is full. I'm good. So with that being said, I'm just grateful, thankful, and blessed.
Amen. Amen.
And a tinker tinker.
And a tinker tinker America.
Tinker tinker America.
Tinker tinker America.
I love how she opens it up for us, though. I love that.
Please stand for the pledge.
Please stand for the pledge.
Baby,
yeah, I love
it. With it. I love her. That look, and I don't know how old she is now, but I'm gonna have to go find her and say, "Hey, do you remember this video?" Probably not.
Right. Tinker tinker.
America. The tinker tinker America, and the fucking, and the what, and the bitch fit.
Put your hand on your heart.
And the bitch fit, and the put your hand on your heart. Yes. I'm glad, and I like the fact that her parents was like, "We gonna record this and go."
Yes.
My kind of parents. They're my kind of parents.
So they knew it was all
that was a viral moment.
Yeah.
Don't play with it at all.
Viral, so don't play with it.
Don't play with it at all. Before we get up out of here, there's some things that I do want to because there's some folks that we have already had in the den that I wanted to put out there. We had Chef Dunn and Wonder Woman. What did I say? Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman. Never mind. Anyway, Divine Vision. Wonder Woman. Why am I messing it up? So Divine Visions Catering, every year they do what they call a Divine Give Back. And right now there is a GoFundMe that is set up. And basically, as you can see right here, it says they're accepting donations for families with children who are in need. And they give them a full Thanksgiving dinner. She said must inbox by this Friday. So that's tomorrow. They select 5 families to give a full meal to. So you have until tomorrow And I'll make sure I put that link in the comments so you can go ahead and do that. So for this, you don't have to be in Georgia. This is coming from anybody, anywhere. But by Friday, 11/21, we would love for you to go ahead and click that link once I put it in the comments, and give to this awesome situation right here. They do this every year. And shouts out to Wanda and Chef Dunn, Divine Visions Catering. I appreciate y'all for real, because they do all kinds of stuff for the community.
Yeah.
Strictly for the community. And I love people like that. And I love to get behind people like that. Not only are they doing that, but they also have this holiday menu. So if you are someone that is, you might have some folks coming to your house or whatever, or you might be invited to like a Friendsgiving or whatever, and you want to have something to take and you don't feel like cooking, holiday menu right here. Hit up Divine Visions Catering. They got you. Appetizers, sides, full meal. It's all there. It's all there. And I can promise you, and Kiki can attest,
Absolutely.
The food is good. The food is good.
Is amazing.
It is definitely good. One other thing I wanted to throw up there is hold on. I thought I had it on. I don't have it in the picture. TLB Productions has another episode of Shell of a Man that's coming up December the 6th. Yours truly will be a part of the display that's coming up December 6th. I was a part of the original cast. It's been a minute since I have been on stage with everybody, but I will be
welcome back
on stage. And last week we had brother BJ Bowman in the den, and this time in the play he is going to be my husband. I'm going to be his wife. And it's another Robert Kelly situation going on. And if you know about Uber Love,
can't wait.
You know who Robert and Kelly are. So yeah, it's gonna be a thing. But tickets are on sale now for that right there. And one other thing that I wanted to put up here is, and we need to get her in here in the den some kind of way. But the youngest Georgia farmer, her name is Kendall Ray Johnson. I know her parents. I knew her in the womb.
Okay.
But I know her people, her close people. But with everything that's going on, she is going like the extra mile to make sure people have food. She literally has her own inner city farm. But this right here it's a 2-day event where they are feeding the block. And so if you follow her on Instagram, Kendall Ray Johnson, you can get all of the specific information to make sure you get in there and be a part of this 2-day event to feed the block. I saw that and I was like, oh, we got to talk about that just real quick, even if it's at the end. But we're going to have to, even if we have to go over there to her house and just interview her early and then play it back later.
Right.
We got to get her in the den because she is an awesome, awesome young lady. Love her to pieces. And that's all I got in my notebook.
Whoa!
What?
Everything?
But what? That was one thing that we didn't get a chance to talk about. But since we at the end, we can do that possibly next week. Hopefully by next week. there's an update. What week after? There's an update to. It's about the Chicago incident where the pregnant mom, and the kids got jumped by the other kids. The fuck, like why? Why did that happen? And so yeah, it's been some crazy stuff going on with even the kids that were a part of the incident. They've been getting on social media and their parents and saying crazy stuff. So I'm hoping by week after there's like an official update that includes legal ramifications. Okay, I'm using my college words. So we can see what the hell is going on. But that's all I got. Kiki, what else you got? What you got?
I have nothing.
I have nothing.
Nothing. No.
Oh. What?
I know. Everybody enjoy your holidays. I know.
Everybody, please enjoy your holiday. But before we go, I do want to do this real quick, and then we can get up out of here. Hold on.
Bye, Mama. Quick. See you later.
Real quick.
Dum.
Good news! The Ladies' Den has been nominated for Hottest Podcast. Voting begins on October 20th, 2025. See you in the den.
It's your girl, Lady K of the Ladies' Den. Come and advertise with the Den. We are very comparable pricing and nothing like a good collaboration. Email us at theladiesden23@gmail.com for more information. See you in the den.
Lady K, are you ready?
Hey, it's Lady K of the Ladies' Den. Welcome to the Den. Listen, if you're a business owner or if you have an event that you want to promote, we welcome you to advertise in the Den. All you have to do is send us your information to theladiesden23@gmail.com, and we'll make sure that you get all the information that you need. Our prices are very comparable, and we welcome you to come and chat with us and let our den dwellers know what you have going on. Again, send us your information to theladiesden23@gmail.com, and we'll make sure you get all of your information. Thank you for following us, and thank you for rocking with us every Thursday, live streaming on Facebook and YouTube, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And listen, keep rocking with us, okay? Thank you to all of our den dwellers, and we'll see you in the den. Bye-bye.
You just reminded me. I did have one last thing to say.
Oh, what's up?
I've been nominated in 5 categories in ATL's Hottest.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me run that. If you guys have not voted yet, go to www.atlhottest.com. Click on categories for nominations, and you can scroll. I am nominated as ATL's Hottest actress in a screenplay, screen, or film. ATL's Hottest actress for stage play. ATL's Hottest entrepreneur. ATL's Hottest branded apparel, for which I am ATL's. I'm reigning 2-time champ for ATL's Hottest branded apparel for Cut 'em Up Key. Yeah.
Hey.
And then, like my sister just said, the ATL's Hottest online podcast for the ladies den. So we're in there.
Hey. Oh, hey, Mama. I didn't know she was in here.
Who you thought I was talking to?
I don't know. Look, I'm looking at every. Until now.
You got a lot going on.
I didn't see her comment until now. Yes, Ma. I will see you Thursday. You are correct.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Go to atlhottest.com and vote for Kiki Wakitha Lewis for actress for all them categories, she said. And then entrepreneur, hottest entrepreneur, branded apparel, and then vote for the ladies den for I think they have it on there as hottest online talk show.
Yeah.
One of the other guests that I was trying to get in here was Mr. ATL's Hottest, Mr. Bryant Marshall, the creator of the ATL Hottest Award show. For him to come in here and just talk about all the stuff that goes along with it, because it's not just getting on the website and voting for people. He has different events that happen, and this year he actually branched out a little bit more with the gospel side. There's a gospel category, and they actually last week, I didn't see it on my timeline at all, but they had an event at Cat's Cafe with different gospel artists that were, doing their thing in the name of Jesus at Cat's Cafe. And so that was really, really cool to see, just some of the video clips that he has on his page. But anyway, hopefully we can get him in here maybe next month.
Yeah.
Right
before everything goes down,
right before the final award ceremony.
Because it's on December. I thought it's the 6th, right? What is it? It's the 6th.
Is it? Because it's the same day as the play.
So maybe not. Maybe it's the 7th.
Okay.
Got to check that.
Yeah, definitely got to check that.
I thought it was that first week of December. I thought.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you guys for rocking with us.
Thank you for definitely rocking with us. We is over here, and along with Aries season comes the anniversary of the ladies den. It's about to be 3 years. 1, 2, 3. It's about to be 3 years. The ladies den will be celebrating, and we have been on air. And we got more to come. We're gonna figure it out. We got more stuff coming for you. And anybody that was that didn't see before, our guest tonight was Miss Glennis Flodori, who is in a stage play that is happening on November 28th at the new Black Wall Street, Stonecrest, Georgia, aka Lithonia. We have a ticket to give away. So if you will be in the area and you would like to go to that stage play, it's called Give Me My Money. That's it right there. Give me my money. K Smiles Entertainment, someone that is a friend to TLA and to the ladies den. Yeah, we have a ticket to give away. So if you'd like to go and check it out, hit us up and we will definitely get that ticket to you. For sure. Any last words? That's it. That's it. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for rocking with us this week in the Den. And we'll see you next time.
Lady K, are you ready?
Hey, thank you for joining us in the Den. You can find us here live streaming every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you next week.
It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods, she was popping in the city. Hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break. They may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love because it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message. Ain't no room for hating, dirty entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den, so there's no confusion. They love what they do. You are locked in to the ladies' den.
The Ladies' Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.